Oh yeah, last time actually we did have a really good scare here. That's what I remember. It was in that room. It was actually very, very surprising. And now take off suit. The game is called Enclosure, as you can see. Good thing I can put this into the stream deck as well. But yeah, Enclosure was done in 2005? It's a fan-made game in the, well, as you can see, in the old-school Sierra style of adventure gaming. You got the parser controls here, and then you just move with the keypad. And it's a kind of a horror game. But it's an adventure game. Kind of a horror themed. Let's say it's a mystery thriller with a hint of horror. And we are at an abandoned oil drilling facility, which the place's owner's son wants to know what the truth was of all of this place after his father's death. And we came here with some... there's mostly people who are like spiritual guides and otherwise paranormal investigators. And pretty much paranormal stuff is happening here. Already one person has died. And this is all oil in this room right now. This place was... we held the seance here, that we angered the spirit somehow, and it covered the whole place with oil. So currently we're just trying to find out what the spirit wants. And then also hope that nobody else dies. And last time we had a spook. When we went into a room, there is a cold room where the body of the dead man is kept. And there was a key card, which I actually think I right now have. At least I should have it. Yeah, the key card. We got it from there, but the body actually sprung up and gave us a scare. Actually, it was F4. It's a key card. Don't leave home without it, though you did. Yeah, because that's not even ours. We just got it. What was his name? Lol. This is one of the hallways. One of the corners, there's a water cooler. Dr. Benson is pondering and drinking some water. Okay. So, Benson. One more thing, Dr. Benson. Oh, never mind. I can't remember what kind of voice I gave to Benson. Oh yeah, he was the Vulcan. Right. Hey, Vadeline. Crash lands without warning. Well, you always do that. You crash land here without a warning of any type. If this is a Scooby-Doo type thing where a human is playing the ghost, then I'm going to be very disappointed. I highly doubt that, because where does this oil come from? They never found any oil here, and apparently since the ghost of the Eskimo is supposed to be haunting this place, where's the oil coming from? How is it conjuring all the oil as soon? Maybe it's whale oil, not real oil. Although whale oil would look more transparent than dark. The Thing vibe is getting stronger. It's not the Thing. If it was the Thing, people would be still alive. All of them. Not finding dead bodies. You do know that's how the Thing works. It copies. And then acts like they are the same person even though they are assimilated. Not in a literal sense. Are you talking about the psychological thriller of the Thing? Well, if you should have said that then, that the Thing psychological vibe is getting stronger. That makes more sense. I mean, you've said that the Thing vibe is getting strong with this game, but you should elaborate more. Which one do you mean, the monster or the psychological? When you just say it at the Thing 5, then everybody will go that there is no monster in the game. See? Context. Can I have it? Makes more sense. You remember, you're talking to a dummy. Like a really super dummy here. So you have to put context into your comments. Otherwise, I will just assume. And that will make an ass out of you and me. Hey, that's my problem. I assume. What we need to learn is a more proper ways to communicate. I'm too tired to elaborate, but hey, I might actually get to be a team leader of a DevSecOps team for the summer. Sounds cool. It needs a key card of some kind. Use key card in slot. Well, you get closer to it. You insert the key card in the slot. You hear a click and the electronic eye beside the door turns green. This is the garage. There are a lot of tools here, 2 snow scooters and a big generator. A lot of tools are hanging here. A lot of tools are lying or hanging around here. Okay. There's a board filled with tools, a sign, a light, an extinguisher, and a small cupboard hanging on one of these walls. Attention, messing with the generator will not get you any further in this quest, don't bother. Good to know that signs like that are here. I'll get the rest of my internship done and possibly I'll get my opinnäytettyö done as well. Not really sure what that is in English. Okay, open burn. That's not within your power. Hey, Phantom. Yeah, it's a cupboard door, right? Okay, I just can't open it then. Hey, there are a few sticks of dynamite in this box. Okay. You carefully take out the sticks of dynamite. Alright. So we got dynamite. Some sticks of highly explosive dynamite. Handle these with care. I wonder where I need to use these. And I'm not gonna open that door. That's gonna kill me. So I might actually graduate before next Christmas. So I got that going on, which is nice. That's good. That's good. That's good. I hope you actually make it, Spiderman. Hopefully you do make it. So I'm over here, and I need to get out. Can I just take the map? It's fine where it is, Mike, leave it. But I want it with me, it would be easier to go to places, because then I'll never study again, ever. Ever. Never say never again. I mean, if he's graduated, he doesn't really need to study again, ever. Really. He's gotta study, he's gonna get a steady job and all that. So all is well. Turning 35 this month, I really don't have the time to study anymore. And you're a family man, anyways, so after graduating, you will have more time for the family as well. So yay. Let's go blow up a rock. Yeah, yay. I'm sure that you have a lovely family. You're outside the station. The environment is kind of... Wait. Does he know what he's doing? I don't know. She's admiring Frank Bates' handiwork. Or Frank Bates himself. You're not sure. Hey Bates, what are you doing?
Sorry, Goodman. What was that?
I said, what are you doing?
I'm doing something technical, Goodman.
Sounds promising. Hello, Miss McIntyre. How are you after yesterday's events? What? Oh, it's you. Yes, I'm okay. Excuse me, Miss McIntyre? Seeing she is very busy looking at Frank Bates, you'll leave her be. Are you sure you can fix the chopper, Bates?
Don't worry, Goodman. I know what I'm doing.
Hey, Bates, listen up.
Not now, Goodman. This chopper must be repaired ASAP.
Okay, I guess you're right. Get the feeling that he really doesn't know what he's doing because he's banging the chopper with a hammer. And that's all. The only problems with it was that the engine was a little banged up and also the axles on the landing gear were broken, so that's what you need to fix. There's nothing wrong with the front of the chopper, Frank. I don't think he knows what he's doing. I said it also, but in April I have to study for the new VMware. So never say never. Just saying that life has these funny ways of making things happen that lifelong plans can't always counter for. Well, for some people, not everybody. You're just generalizing things, but with some people, they don't need to study anymore once they've studied all that they can. It's just there is always a choice. I mean, it might come up later, even with Veilainen, that there's something new up in his field of expertise, and he has to study for him, but he can always say, no, I will not study for that, because I don't care. I'll just stick to what I know, and no need to go any further from that. So yes, there's always a choice. Use dynamite in hole. Okay. A light match. Although it would make a nice fire. You'd better not. Okay, light dynamite. Okay. Now let's see that blow up. Nice. Or rather, that's the explosion sound effect. La da da dee da dee 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 dee. Let's see what was behind the rock. Music, apparently. Watch it, Mike. Road ends here. The big cliff provides an excellent view, though. Some nice flowers are growing at its edge. Ow, they're in snow. Yeah, you gotta go. There are some lovely flowers here. Ah! Ah! Man, that sure was a nice dive, Mike. You surely get a lot of points for that. Too bad you won't be there. I can play it too. Should have known that in the freaking stuff would break. Plants versus players. Get closer first. I don't wanna. Not the back. No, it takes me automatically there, and I die. I blew up the boulder, and I'm dead. Twice. I never heard of a ledge. You just described that there is a... No, that you said there's a cliff. An edge. Okay, look. Cliff? What? Where? Look, edge. How? You was just describing that there's an edge, so you know the word edge. It's a beautiful sight and quite relaxing, too. Yes, it's up there. It's white, alright. I like the thought, but it's not a good time. Yeah, you missed this. I'm using all the sciencey apparatuses for science stuff now. Leave me alone, damn it. Yeah, that's pretty much how it ended. No, Mikey's more of a type of a guy. But Friday is a girl scream anyway, so makes more sense to have the other scream. And also after death. Yep. So. Use what with what in the what? Get flower with rod. You know what an odd is? I know. It's a typo. It's not yours for taking. Okay, so I cannot take any of the flowers then. What can we? Should I even try? Nope, can't get back here. Just wondering if there would be a path. There is not. Okay, so we opened that. Hooray! I wish I had a rope. Would be nice if I could just put a rope around the big... pile of snow, hoping that there's a boulder under it. So we could tie ourselves. Hey, wait a minute, there's something at the tower. Somebody at the tower. Hey, I saw ya. I saw them. There was somebody at the tower. Someone or something. That's what we need to find out. Let's go. Or like they say in Lemmings, let's go. You're in the watchtower. The view is great. Actually, I'm gonna try something. So excuse me that I'm doing this. Okay, look. Look, a flower. Look, water. There, done that. Because... Let's see if this works. Oops. I got an idea. Hey, Mark. is the watchtower. It gives a great view over the cold and frozen landscape. There seems to be a figure standing in the tower. It can't be Dr. Lee, so who is it? Dun dun dun. That's what I wanted. So somebody is watching us. Ooh. It can't be Lisa or Frank because they're here. So who could it be? Only one way to find out. I don't know how. Still investigating the wall here, Carter. Owen? Not now, Mike. He's got a lot of pondering to do against that wall. I mean, he's a true investigator when he's investigating a wall. He's having a timeout. No, he's actually looking for ghosts. In the wall. Owen is an idiot. Ouch! The thorns in this plant sting you. You feel kind of funny. Great, I'm dead. You had no idea you could moonwalk. What the? How about that, eh? Mother Nature sure works in mysterious ways. But nevertheless, you make a fine, nice fountain. Isn't that your brain floating on top? Where is this autosave? I'd rather restore. Okay, remind me to save once I get back inside. That ending was true lobotomy to us all. Mm-hmm. There seems to be a figure standing in the tower. It can't be Dr. Lee, so who is it? Ooh. Great music. Love the soundtrack in this, especially when they last for 10 seconds. Who was in the tower? So I can't really talk to anybody. I mean, I can talk to people, but they don't have new answers or anything. I wonder. Nah, that's not necessary if you want to complete this game. And besides, it already is. You'd rather not. Okay. And also the it kind of is a bit of a boring thing that the only way that they could describe it to you that this item or this thing is useless for you to play the game through is just blatantly just telling you then, yeah, you don't need to use this, so don't even bother. I mean, they couldn't come up with some kind of a clever description for it, how useless it is or something, instead of just saying blatantly at you that you don't need this, so don't even bother. It seems you need some guidance in your quest. Behold the wise man from the living forest. Yes, reptile, what you got? Jump up, turn around, pick up Pick a wisp of flowers. Jump up, turn around, pick a wisp of flowers. Jump up, get down. Oh yeah, she also found a some kind of a journal about the passings that happened here before. So apparently we need to do something with the flowers. I just don't know what. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody do the snowman board. Huh? Jump up, and get down. So I'm supposed to jump? I'm supposed to yamp? Turn around? Nah, that would only, like, kill you, Mike. Besides, walking is the key. What? 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 I mean, excuse me, what? Wait, reptile tells hints? Yeah, it's reptile. In the picture. But you said on the hint that I should jump. Turn around. Turn. Come again. Climb. Come again. Get flower. Get closer. You carefully pick one of the delicate flowers and put it even as careful in your pocket. Yay, we made it out alive, and even the flowers are safe, because I didn't make the thing fall. Alright. A snow star. This is a snow star. Very rare, very beautiful. Puffy. Very nice, though. Now, I wouldn't say that it's beautiful, but it's nice. Even in the pixeled garble, it looked nice. Blue and puffy. Yep. I mean, I've seen flowers like that before, but I just don't remember the name of them. There are too many flowers in the world. And to know them all, you gotta be a freaking genius. So what do I do with the flower? That's the next thing. Blow balls. In The Witcher, at least. Look, Sarah, I picked this lovely flower for you.
Oh dear, Mikey. It's very nice, but you know I'm allergic to flowers.
Yes, you're right. I forgot. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter, Mike. Give it to someone else instead.
That's a great idea, Sarah.
But not to that McIntyre woman. Don't you dare.
Don't you worry, beautiful. I won't. So we need to give that to somebody. To whom? Dandelion blowball is a real thing.
It is.
As a kid, I used to pick them up and just watch them go away. Cause more trouble into people's yards. But I'm talking real flowers that look like that. You know, like a ball and it's fluffy. Those are a real flower thing. Not just the dandelion and puff balls. And occasionally inhale the flowery bits. Not me. I wasn't that stupid. Oop, up, up, up. We have a biochemist who is into plants in here. What am I thinking about? Of course, I need to give it to him. Dr. Green, I have a rare flower for you to look at. Wrong room. Wrong room. There we go. Look at this, Ben. I picked a strange flower. Ben Green takes a look at the flower, and then his eyes widen. My God, Mike, that's a snow star. They're very rare. I've never seen one for real. Where did you find it? Well, I was just walking around outside, blowing up stuff. You know. Ben Green looks at you like he doesn't know. Never mind that, Mike. Where did you find it? Just outside, close to the edge of a cliff. I'll go investigate right away. Excuse me, Mike. Okay, Ben, but be careful you don't fall off the cliff. I will. See ya, and thanks. I got the feeling he's gonna die. Ben Green brought a lot of plants along. Ben Green brought a lot of plants along. You shiver when you look at the red ants swarming around in their farm. You're never really enthusiastic about the ants. Especially if you have ants in your paints. To plow blue, you're welcome. Okay. I don't know this plant. I'll name it after me. Dingo pictures. Really? Was there a line like that somewhere in there? Wasn't it in the Tarzan one? Or in their story, he's called Lord.
Party power activated.
There you go. Yeah, but they do call him Tarzan by accident a couple of times. Why? Because they're stupid. They try to avoid not saying Tarzan, but they call him Tarzan like at least 3 times. Otherwise, he's just called Lord. Go. No, we are not going. We are going to see if Green is dead. You forgot Batman. You mean? Yeah, because you went to Google. It seems you need some guidance in your quest. Yeah, there's a reptile again. Someone or something needs picking on. Hi, Ben. Well, I see you found the flowers. I sure did, Mike. They're phenomenal. Hi, Ben. I sure did. Hi, Ben. I sure did. Hi, Ben. I sure did. Okay. I don't need the glasses today. See the nice red markings that they leave on my bridge of my nose? They're not the most comfortable after a long while. Well, they are comfortable, but they still do put a lot of pressure on the ridge. So it leaves a little bit of a red mark and a dent. Well, not really a dent, but the red mark is there because they are kind of heavy for glasses. Okay, decide not to disturb him. Get closer to her first. Excuse me, Miss McIntyre? And she's just looking at Frank. Okay. I haven't seen William around. And also our cook. Now that I think about it, he was kind of just sleeping. Do you die if you don't take the jacket off? No, the game just tells you to take it off. It's too warm in here and it forces you to take it off. Well, then you continue onwards. Watson's fast asleep. Well, at least you tell me that he is sleeping, not dead. Frank looks like a turtle with that coat on, or a Koopa, or maybe a Kappa. Kappas are annoying in Neo. Kappas are annoying. Period. Not the Twitch Kappa, though. But, you know, the mythical creature Kappa. There's a large bench in front of the garage. There are a lot of tools on top of it. Nothing of them is of use, I would imagine. Like, get a wrench? These tools don't belong to you. Leave them. Okay. Poor man, he didn't deserve to die. Rather not, you're still a bit upset over his sudden death. I'm more upset that he actually sat up when I was trying to get the key card. I really wonder where William is. We haven't seen him anywhere. Hello? Hi. Oops. Flosh. Ah, that feels so much better. I wonder what would happen if you don't wash your hands. Hey my, don't you look handsome today? Okay. Aha! There's a key inside the small cabinet. Do you want to take the key? What is this, suddenly freaking Resident Evil? You take the ignition key. It's an ignition key. I wonder where it'll fit. Yeah, I wonder. Maybe, surely not one of those... the snow scooters. The snowmobiles. Snowmobiles. Snurren-dingen-dungen. Someone or something needs peeking on. What does this... what does it even mean? What do you mean by it? Peeking on. Never heard of a tableau. On the table you see some makeup belonging, and there's also a laptop that's similar to yours, only a bit smaller. You've got your own. Yeah, but I wanted to see what she has on hers. If only I could know what to do. What is this? The hint that it's telling me. There are all kinds of tools for a paranormal investigator can't do without. Are you sure about that? I don't see an EMP reader or one of those radio things or... What's a poke? Up again. Oh. Anybody got an idea about this hint that the game is giving us all the time? Someone or something needs picking on. Picking on. I know that the batteries are still low. Shut up. Maybe I should change the freaking batteries, then it stops complaining. Not entirely sure. Me neither. Me neither. Hey. Excuse me. So, something or someone needs picking on. Can't be outside. Or maybe it can be outside. Could be anywhere. I wouldn't even know where to start. Enclosure knows 12 different ways of dying. Find them all, but don't forget to save first. Why would I even want to find them all? Not that curious. Besides, I've found enough of them. They're not even that clever with their death messages. This is the operating room. This looks all very clean and very tidy. It's a drawer, alright. Its contents is of no use to you, and besides, you're not sterile. Well, that's good news for Sarah and him. It's an empty bin. Who recommended this game anyway? Look above you. The person before you who commented. And you do know that he recommended this game only because of the looks of it. That's how Goblin works. I'm sure it was Goblin. Maybe I looked at the wrong row. Do I still have it on the game suggestions? Okay, yes it was. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Enclosure, Goblin Prince. Yep. A little known Sierra style AGI indie horror adventure game. Game is free to load, download, and play. That's all he said. And I'm sure he suggested this only because it looks like an old Sierra game. You know Goblin. He judges things by the covers. If it looks cool, you should play it. That's what he says. It looks really cool. Play it. You suggested it for 2 reasons. Not only does it look cool, there's something else. Yeah, it looks cool like a Sierra game. Yeah, there. See? Told you. I know him. This big generator provides the electricity for the station Mary. Oh, that's the name of this place. Secondly, I saw a partial playthrough and a trailer, and the story looked really good. Okay, so you did put some effort into checking out the game first. So kudos to you, you actually checked out the game. Usually when you suggest like Commodore 64 or Amiga games, because you're not familiar with them, you just suggest the game because it looks cool. Now you have seen how many times that has backfired. Box is empty. The initial attraction was the graphics. Then I look into it from there onwards. Yep. You do know me, Goblin. I don't care about the goddamn graphics at all. If the gameplay is good, the story is good, and people say it's entertaining, then I'll be into the game. Never, ever do I judge a game by the graphics. No matter if it's old or new, graphics are the lowest on the list. I could play any game, even any of today's new games. I can play them with the lowest resolution, the lowest, graphic settings. Because I don't care what it looks like. He could play Thomas Was Alone. I actually do own that game. Thomas Was Alone seems like a very quirky, fun game. I've seen some footage of it, and that's why I bought the game, because I saw some footage of it. It's a puzzle game with nothing but blocks. Well, blocks and let's say Tetris pieces, kind of. Graphics are secondary, but when you're scrolling through tons of games on a website, the screenshots are a selling point. True, but still, for me, they are not. Mostly they are not. There might be some games that actually can attract me because of how they look, but mostly I just look at reviews and they tell me if the gameplay is good and such. That's what I look for. In reviews, at least. And what they say about the gameplay, the story, and all those kind of elements. Graphics are the least that I care about. And that's how gaming industry should be these days. That's why they just release those AAA games in a hurry, because this looks fucking cool. Play this game, and everybody is. I'm gonna play this game right now because it looks so fucking cool, and then it's an awful game to play. Everybody's in too much of a hurry these days. Everybody needs to relax. It's a shame. A damn shame. But I wanna. There are 2 snow scooters here. One is under repair at the moment. Come again. Maybe later. What? Where? Okay. So nothing to do there. You got pretty far into that game. It's like Tetris puzzle with a narration of story. Trying to think of that quirky Office Space game name. Stanley Parable? I was watching some Vine Saws and others playing that Baba Is You game. Mind torture. You got a great view up here. You say the mountains in the distance, a couple of towers that seem to be derricks, a large satellite dish standing on the roof of the station, the helicopter, and let's not forget a lot of snow. Stanley Parable. It's called a parable because there's a lot of parables to the game. A lot of choices to be made. Not to mention all the hundreds of endings. Well, maybe not hundreds, but at least 12. 12 different endings. Was it 12? I just know it's a lot of endings to that game. Parable. Parablue. Now could somebody tell me what the heck I'm supposed to do? I have no idea. I'm completely out of ideas. I've talked to everybody, but what am I exactly supposed to do? I'm gonna give you a subtle hint.
Please do.
At least say outside or inside. That also helps already. I mean, the only thing that from English language, when it says that someone or something needs picking on is bullying. What the hell do I need to bully here? I don't think I need to bully anybody. At least if I know if it's outside or is it inside, that'll actually leaves me 2 places to stay at. So I can continue from there, because it closes the other area out for what I need to do. And I can kind of go from there, I guess. What's in your inventory? Let's see. I got the fishing rod, key card, couplet, ignition key, box of matches, and pickaxe. Picking on. Pickaxe. So I do need to go outside. Or maybe. But where should I use the pickaxe? Anyhow, I'm going to close window, off equipment, exit door, and go work. So have fun and bye all. Take care, job. Going very early to work today. Someone or something needs picking on. That's what it means. Pickaxe. Because you pick with it. Makes sense. You're on day 4, right? Yes. I think so. Yes. Should be. Yes. 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 Maybe. Yes. Maybe. Possibly. Could be. I don't know. Giving all the options of an answer. I also pick something organic. Well, I already picked up the flower and gave it the green. Unless there's something else I need to take. Oh yeah, can't open that because the game blatantly tells me so. Flowers aren't the only organic thing. I misread that as Charles Bronson. Yeah, it's Charles Benson, but it's close enough. I mean, I thought the first time I saw the name, I was like, is that Charles Bronson? Someone or something needs picking on. Try to get them and they'll get you. There are a lot of ants swarming in this farm, so you'd rather not. I need to get the fruit? Is that what I need? The freaking fruit? Well, if I try to get closer, that plant is gonna sting me and I die. There, got the flower. Or flower. Fruit! Oh. Alright, I got the fruit. Now what? Why do I need a fruit? What is the reason for fruit? This is a very ripe piece of fruit from the Apso tree, a Japanese tree. And though it looks quite delicious, you'd better not eat it. It's rather poisoning. Now you know that's going to kill you, so why try?
Because I wanted to see if you guys would actually kill me.
You gave the flower away, didn't you? I'm sure you did. Yep. That's how I got the green to get out of the place. Because he was watering the plant which had the thorns out then, but when he stopped watering it, the spikes retracted. That's how I was able to get past the plant. But now he's outside examining the flowers. So I need another flower? Ben. Yep, Ben Green. Why the hell would anyone keep a poisonous stinging plant in a pot indoors? A biochemist would. A live specimen. Botanists are passionate people, I guess. Yep. Well, he's a biochemist. At least that's what I remember him describing himself as. I just know it. Yeah. Hi, Ben. Bye, Ben. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that flower. Säve, vi hör ni hästbird. Wait. Yeah, that just happens. Just wanted to see.
I'm right next to it. Can I not take it from you?
Well, he's examining the flower that I told him about. A very rare specimen, so of course he's distracted. So now I have the fruit that is a poisonous fruit. Now what? The game really isn't telling me at all right now what the heck to do. I mean, when you think about the story-wise, Why did I need to get the fruit? I mean, nothing is telling me exactly like, hey, makes sense, use fruit here. You know what this game reminds me of even more than a Sierra game? Hugo's House of Horrors. A little bit, yeah, a little bit. First Hugo was actually quite alright. Yep, it was. Second Hugo, though, was full of bullshit. All over the place. I mean, I know you can sometimes make adventure games hard in some situations, but in that game, the matches getting wet bullshit is just pure bullshit. Just utter bullshit. They should have made a way of, in the game, of drying them out or finding another book of matches. Because when you get the book match wet, they're done for and you are soft locked of ending the game. Just the biggest bullshit I've ever encountered in an adventure game. That's why I haven't even tried to play Hugo 3. Because I don't care. I don't wanna. If I want to watch those games, how they're played well, I'll watch Pushing Up Roses play them again. Because she knows those games. She knows all the bullshit about them, so... At least it would be entertaining to watch. What was that? Again, there are some oil stains here, but there was somebody there. Who was it? Where did they go? Oh. How did he get in front of me? Benson is gone. What gray thing? There's a lot of gray here. Be more specific. One gray thing is the wall. The other gray thing are the stripes on the ground. The grill thing is a grate. Air conditioning. Well, now we know that is he dead. Ben Green is dead. The glass ant farm lies broken on the bed, and ants are crawling all over the place. No doubt this time it's murder. So that's why we wanted the fruit. For the ants. Alright. Toadsteads. Give fruit to ants. It's good to give. It's better to be clear. Okay. I just got a horrible idea. Hugo's House of Horrors, only with Hugo the Troll instead of a regular Hugo. Yeah, that is a horrible idea. This is the room of Ben Green, the biochemist. If you didn't know that it was his profession, you could have easily guessed it by looking at the plants in this room. Ben Green lies against the bed. Dead. A lot of ants are swarming around the floor, on the floor. Beside Ben Green's body lie his glasses. Look! Again, there's oil at the accident scene. Just like Ariel told you in her journal. The ants have escaped their glass prison and are swarming around the room. The ants have escaped. His glasses lie beside him as a silent witness. Watch out! Those ants who look quite hungry, and you look, at least to the ants, quite tasty. Put one and one together. I know you were thinking about losing weight, but this is ridiculous. I like that his skeleton actually stands and didn't fall apart. So this is, unfortunately, you can compare this to the awfulness of Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Whatever, the Crystal Skull thing. Because they have ants in that, and that's exactly what happens to one guy. Or a couple of guys. Still, ants. Ants in my pants. Well, actually, no please. No ants in my pants, please. Gabriel, why are you giving those awful ideas? Why? Just stop it. We don't need those awful ideas. They're horrible. Just completely horrible. Hey, Pavel.
Pavo has arrived. Pavo. Pahaver.
Now, come on, surely they deserve the sound. Oh, actually, yeah, even worse idea. A troll in the Central Park, only with Hugo the troll instead of the regular troll.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yep, there you go. Sure realized that that's what you were aiming for. So, how do we use the fruit to the ants? Squish fruit. Or tour. Be more specific. Squish ants. Pick on somebody your own size, Mike. Squish fruit on ants. Come again. It is. The fruit is poisonous. Nope. I tried to eat it, but the game wouldn't let me. Because you know that it's poisonous, so why even try to eat it? You weren't following the game again, apparently. I even read that out loud. You weren't even listening. It's good to give, it's better to be clear. I mean, it's only saying that giving the fruit to the ants would be a dangerous thing to do. Because they would eat me. There must be another way to get around them. We just have to find out how. And what. And who. They're the meat-eating kind of ants. You know, when they're super hungry, they just devour you in seconds. And Owen is gone. Okay. Let's try to find where Carter has gone to. Carter and Benson are both missing. Oh, Sarah and Lisa. You're inside the bar. There's a counter and blah blah blah. Lisa McIntyre and Sarah are busy talking. They completely ignore you. You happen to overhear some words of their conversation. It's obviously about you and Frank. Women. women.
Always talking about the boys.
Watson's busy stacking aprons. Hi, Watson. What are you doing?
Hello, Mike. I'm unpacking this box of aprons.
Oh, yes. I see, Watson.
That's nice, Mike.
I found Ben Green just now, Watson. He's dead.
What? Are you sure, Mike?
Not quite sure. There was blood everywhere, and ants too, I might add.
Jesus. That's terrible. I'll tell Mr. Mayfield when I see him.
Please do, Watson. Keep up the good work, Watson.
Righto, Mike. Righto. Righto, righto.
Leave him. He looks so sweet when he's sleeping. And harmless, too. William Mayfield's talking to Dr. Benson. Hey, William.
Hi, Mike. Sorry, but I've got no time to talk right now. I'm busy making plans with Dr. Benson here.
Oh, that's okay, William. I'll talk to you later.
Sure thing, Mike.
Yeah, sure. I'll talk to you later about Ben Green being dead right now in a bloody pulp and with ants crawling all over the place like somebody murdered him. Yeah, it's not oppressing. I'll let you just speak to Dr. Benson. Good day, Dr. Benson.
Good day, Michael. You look rather pale to me. Do you sleep well?
I managed, Doctor. Be it barely.
Just remember to listen to your body, Michael. Give it the rest it needs.
I will, Dr. Benson. Thanks.
Michael, I enjoy our little talks, but now is a bad time. I'm making plans with William here.
Okay, I'll leave you two alone.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, it's not like there's a person murdered.
Nothing important going on.
You would think that he would just be shouting at them that Ben is dead. Owen Carter is sitting behind the desk and making notes.
Owen.
Oh, Owen, what are you doing?
I'm making notes, Mike. I'm trying to make a profile of our ghost.
What have you come up with so far?
Well, I must say this apparition is one of the stranger kinds, Mike.
What do you mean?
How shall I put it? It's the first time I ever saw a ghost make actual physical contact.
You're talking about the oil, I presume.
Yes, and I'm not quite sure what to think of Dr. Lee's death as well.
I see what you mean, Owen. What further actions were you planning on, Owen?
William Mayfield and I decided to organize another seance tonight, so please be there.
I will, Owen. Speaking of William Mayfield, how did you two meet?
Well, I learned of William Mayfield's plans to go on this expedition. When I heard there was an actual ghost involved, I kinda invited myself.
How did you do that, Owen?
I visited a charity ball organized by the Mayfield Welfare. There I talked to him about his mission and my profession. At first he wasn't convinced I should participate, but I talked my way into it.
And here you are.
Yes, Mike. Here I am.
I just saw the most horrific thing, Owen. Green's dead.
What? What's that? Please, Mike, let me finish my notes.
Okay, Owen. I just thought you wanted to know.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Sigh, never mind. Everybody's a freaking idiot, apparently, right now in the game.
Like a super dumbass.
Did this just seem like their normal thing to everyone? No, it's just really odd writing. I mean, if somebody had died, what would you do in this situation? Finding everybody and telling them that this horrific thing has happened? Get their attention, at least, in some ways? But no, instead it's like, okay, you go about your business, nothing to worry about. I've just told only one person that Green is dead. Because they were the one who actually listened to me.
Everybody else is like, go away, you're bothering us right now. Could you just move along, peasant? And I'm like, just... In other words, very dumb writing. Extremely dumb writing. I am not liking this part right now. There's still someone horrified by being Green's death. I wonder why. So what are we supposed to do with the ants then? What? Nobody's helping me. Nobody's... I'm just... Everything's so stupid right now in this game. So the fruit didn't work on its own. Maybe I need to use it with something. I don't know. Can't think of anything. Maybe I need to throw the fruit somewhere in the room. At least the animation is really smooth. How to deal with these ants? That's a problem. I mean, it's gotta be something to do with the fruit. We got it for a reason. And it's a poisonous fruit. There's gotta be a reason to use it right here, right now, to kill the ants. I don't think the fire extinguisher is the answer, but I could try. There's no need to, there's no fire, see? Even the game is like, no, you don't need it. I remember in Turkey they used to sell lemon cologne to keep away the mosquitoes, and it actually did work. Smelled nice too, yeah? You told us that before. I remember. But they're not fire ants, Gabriel. They're just red ants. The only place where I can think of getting a pretzer bottle like that is here. Makeup belonging, there's a laptop. Without these two, people won't be able to see anything at night. It's a glass of water. Well, where could I find a pretzel bottle or anything to... It makes sense if I just squeeze the fruit into such a bottle and then... Well, to the bar. Let's go. Maybe we can find something there. It's the only place that I can think of. Most of the glasses at liquor. Liquor? I hardly knew her.
I do not know. I don't know where I should go and when. Where could I find a spritzer bottle at this day and age? It enabled him to see, but he bothers no more for eternity. What? Doesn't it? I guess it's the glasses that I need, of course. That's what I'm aiming for. You squeeze the juicy fruit until it's a sludge, then you rub the pulp on your body. Suddenly thought about that. And now that we go here, haha, get glasses. I said glasses, not gases. When you pick up Ben Green's glasses, you notice that the only one spectacle glass remains intact. You take this one out and dispose of the rest. He's dead, alright. No one could survive such a blow to the head. His glasses lie beside him with a silent, but... So it was a blow to the head that killed him. Then why break the ant farm? Well, at least I know where to use this lens. Yeah, I know. Just took me a little while to figure it out.